The business you operate currently is either running as a sole proprietorship or as a partnership or as an incorporated company. I explained to you in this video what partnerships are and how you can register one. I'm Godwin Salasi Dakpo. This is Make It Legal. Make it legal. What is a partnership? A partnership is a business that is carried on by two or more individuals jointly for purpose of making a profit. So two or more here is not two and more to infinity. No, it's actually between 1 to 20. So when you are 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 20, you can come together and form a partnership to run a business and make profit together. Remember, partnerships are not companies. They are not sole proprietorships. They are just partnership recognized by law. Let me tell you what the law does not regard as a partnership, even if you deem it to be a partnership. The first one is a local or foreign company that is operating business in Ghana. Once you are a local company or foreign company, you are doing business in Ghana. Once you are called a company, you are not a partnership, and the law will not give you that recognition as a partnership. Then incorporated or unincorporated corporations or associations are also not partnerships, even if the members of the association refer to that incorporated or unincorporated association as a partnership. The law does not regard it as a partnership. Then again, the law does not regard an entity as a partnership simply because it is owned by a family or the co-owners share profit. So to be able to operate a partnership as a business entity in Ghana, you need to have a number of things. And the primary one, which is the most important one among them, is the partnership agreement. You need to have an agreement that sets out the objectives of coming together to do business together. What businesses do you want to do in the first place? What will be the name of your firm? What are the places that you want to operate your business? What kind of service are you going to be producing? Again, the partnership agreement must identify the name of the partners, their personal information, and the date of commencement of business of the partnership. Ghanaian law only recognizes what we call active partners in partnership. They don't expect you as a partner to be dormant. For example, you are just an investor, you give your money to two of your friends who want to run a business and say that they should go ahead and run the business. Whatever profit they make, they should share it and give you your share. The law does not permit that for partnership. For partnerships, all of you must be actively involved in the business. You must all be partners, you must all be working in the firm, and then you can share profits together. So they don't allow dormant partners. When you want to register your partnership, sometimes the registrar of companies can refuse to register it for some reasons. I'll give you some of these reasons. The first one is that if the business you want to do is unlawful, the registrar of company will refuse to register your firm as a partnership business entity. Another thing is that if either of the partners who would participate in the business of the partnership is an infant, they will refuse to register it. And again, if the partnership is a type that is not registrable under the law, maybe it is part of the entities that I mentioned that are not regarded as partnership. If it forms part of any of those entities, the law will not permit it to be registered as a partnership. And again, if any of the partners has been charged with an offense of defrauding by false pretense or any offense relating to fraud or dishonesty, they cannot be partners, and as such they will not register a partnership of which they are going to be business partners. But let me add to this that a recent decision of the Supreme Court has declared this provision of the law to be unconstitutional, that once you are charged for a particular offense, does not mean that you are convicted of it. Supreme Court looked into the facts and the submissions of counsel and says that all those provisions relating to the fact that a business partner or director cannot qualify to be one because he or she is charged with an offense involving fraud or an offense having to do with dishonesty, is not constitutional and should be struck out. So as it stands now, that provision of the law, although remains in our act, is no longer part of the laws of Ghana. Those are some of the grounds under which the registrar of companies can refuse to register your partnership as a business entity in Ghana. If the registrar approves the registration of your partnership, then it becomes a business entity and you'll be given a certificate of registration of the partnership and you can start to operate business as a firm. A lot of professionals form their business entities as partnership. You will see the common ones like law firms. That is a group of lawyers coming together to form the firm to run the legal service. You could also see firms that are operating as accountants. You could see a group of accountants who come together to run an accounting business. So these are some of the examples you see as a partnership business. You can also do the same for any type of business, of course, subject to requirements of law in the industry you want to operate it and all of that. So what is the implication of registering your business as a partnership under Ghanaian law? Now, there is one key implication of law. That is, once you register your partnership, it becomes an incorporated partnership. Incorporated partnership makes it a corporate body that has a separate legal existence. The partnership can do things in its own name. You can use the name of the partnership to undertake certain transactions, can carry on the business of the partnership in its own name. Although the partnership becomes a partnership that has a corporate entity of its own, the liability of the partnership falls on the partners. It means that the liabilities of the firm's actions and its obligations are without any limitations. They are the liabilities of the partners of the business in their capacities as partners. However, a partner is at liberty to seek to be indemnified or to be repaid or refunded any money that he expended in the name or on behalf of the partnership. Now you know all there is to know about partnerships, and you also know all there is to know about sole proprietorships. I believe you've watched my video on sole proprietorships already. If you've not done so, the link is right here. You can still watch it. You need to know the various types of company. We have a standard company, we have limited liability company, we have unlimited liability companies. What at all is the difference? And how do you actually take advantage of the unique differences of companies to operate your business as a company? That comes up in the next video. Please subscribe to Make It Legal channel, like our video, and share it with a friend. Share with us your comments, your questions in the comment section. We'll be glad to read them and respond to them. I'm Godwin Salasi Dakpo. This is Make It Legal. Make it legal.